Okay, good afternoon. My next topic will be how to use the sewing machine. This is just a basic sewing machine. This is not even the computerized one. Okay, this is the old manual thing, but the procedure on how to make a straight sew or a zigzag sew. Okay, that's the one I want to show you for this session. Okay, if this is the adjustment for the what you call this type of sew that will come out. If this is at this location here, this sew will be a straight line. And if you try to what you call this move this one, okay, up to this one, you could see the zigzag line. The meaning of this is you are sewing a zigzag line. Okay? So this is the adjustment for the type of sew that you will be using. It's either a straight line or a zigzag line. So at this location here, it will be a straight line. At this location, it will still be, no, it will be a zigzag line, but the width of it is not so much. So actually, if you want the height of the zigzag to be higher, you put it on the maximum. The maximum here is 6 millimeter. So this adjustment is actually for a straight sew or a zigzag sew, right? This portion here, it's just the location of the needle. If at this one portion here on the left, the needle will be on the left. If you put it on the middle, okay, the needle will be at the middle. If you put it on the right, it will be on the right. So this knob here will be the adjustment for the location of the needle. This is the needle. This is for the location of the needle. Okay, how about this one? This one here is the adjustment of how far apart is the sew. Okay, so there's a what you call this mark 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a 0, but there is no such thing as 0. At least you put it on 1, meaning the location of the needle to the next sewing will be 1. I don't know what will be this one. Is it in millimeter? You know. So there is a marking 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want your sew to be what you call this stronger, you might put it on the 2 or 2.5. Okay, that's it. And for the sewing machine to sew, you got actually a bobbin here. This bobbin goes inside. Okay, so the upper thread is actually interwove with the bobbin, what you call a thread underneath. They try to interwove as the machine rotates. Okay, so it's a must that there should be a bobbin underneath. Okay, and this one is the thread that is being fed from this one. Okay, so as the machine rotates, okay, the needle poke the cloth, then the thread will try to interwove like that. Interwove or interwave. Okay, that's it. For this knob here, it will just be simply an adjustment on how to control how tight the needle, the thread will be passing through this knob here. Okay, how tight it is. Because if it's too loose, the upper thread, if it's too loose, the resulting interwove will be not so good. It's not so tight. So when the thread on the bobbin interwove with the one that's coming from the top portion, okay, it should be, the tightness should be good enough. It's not loose, okay. So this knob here will control how tight this thread here will move. Okay, so this knob is for the tightness of the thread coming from here. Okay, so I will repeat it before we will go this afternoon. This is for the adjustment of if we try to sew a straight line or a zigzag line. Okay? Maximum zigzag line, this will be a straight line. So as you try to move this one, okay, the zigzag, it depends on how high will you put it. If it's on the maximum, the height of the zigzag will be 6 millimeter. Okay, zigzag. Because sometimes if we try to sew a pants, once we merge the one we sew, there should be zigzag line so that it will not be destroyed. Okay, so the purpose of the zigzag line is actually for the connection to be not damaged immediately, you know. Okay, so this is for the straight sew, and this is for the zigzag line. This is for the location of the needle, left, middle, or right. This one is how the length for the width of the sew, you know, from one location to another. So I think the best location for me, if you want a strong sew, will be at the location 2.5. 2.5. These figures here just represents what kind of saw we will be using. Okay, but I will discuss that the next time around because there are lots. Okay, you got a template that you place inside, and you will follow these figures here. Okay, uh, that's the way how to set up a sewing machine. It's just the basic thing. It's not even computerized. So it depends if it's straight line or zigzag line, and how wide or the width of the sew. Okay, if it's 2.5, 3, or 4. If it's 4, it's too far apart. 3, a little bit wide. Maybe 2.5 or 2 will be fine. But for me, I prefer 2.5. Okay? So the threads are actually not far apart, you know. Okay, good afternoon from Los Angeles.